This is Euclid Book 10, proposition number 78. I'm sure this diagram looks familiar. If from a straight line there be subtracted a straight line which is incommensurable in square with the whole, and which with the whole makes the sum of the squares on the medial, twice the rectangle contained by the medial, and further the squares on them incommensurable with twice the rectangle contained by them, the remainder is irrational, and let it be called that which produces a medial area and a medial whole. Yeah, I'm sure you're confused by now. Okay. For from the straight line AB, well, here's AB across here. Now, let's stop right there. Okay. We have line AB across here. We first took line AB and we made a square out of it, and all four sides of the square are going to be the length of AB. Then we took BC, which is across here. We made a square out of it, and all four sides are going to be the length of BC. Same thing here. We took the line AC and we made a square out of it, and all four sides are the length of AC. Then we took the length of AB, and now that's two sides of a rectangle, and we took the length of BC, and that's the other two sides of this rectangle. That's where we got all this stuff from. Okay. From the straight line AB, let there be subtracted the straight line BC. So we subtracted this length from this length. And this line and this line are incommensurable in square. Okay? And they fulfill the given condition, which is Euclid Book 10, proposition number 35. I say the remainder AC, which is this right across here, is the irrational straight line called that which produces with a medial area and a medial whole. Okay. For let a rational straight line DI be set out. There's that one. To DI let there be applied the area DE. This plus this together. This whole area. Okay. Now that area is going to be equal to the squares on A, B, B, C. So if we add this area and this area together, we get the entire DE. And now we produce DG as the breadth. And let DH, that's from here to here, only from here to here, that area right there, okay? Now, what is this area equal to? Well, we make this rectangle, we multiply the area of it by 2, and we get this area right here. Okay? So now what's going to happen here is we're going to subtract this tiny area here from the whole DE. Therefore, the remainder, EF, is equal to the square on AC. This area is equal to this area. This is by Euclid Book 2, proposition number 7. So that AC is the side of EF. Okay, so this length and this length are the same size. Now, since the sum of the squares on AB, BC is medial and equal to DE, okay, so the sum of these two is medial, and the sum is equal to this whole thing across here. Therefore, DE is medial. This whole area from here to here is medial. Okay? And it is applied to the rational straight line DI, producing DG as the breadth. This is a rational straight line. This is the breadth. Therefore, DG is rational. Okay, this line is rational, and it's incommensurable in length with DI. These are not commensurable in length. By Euclid Book 10, proposition number 22. Again, since twice the rectangle ABBC is medial and is equal to DH, okay, twice of this area is equal to this, and this is medial, and so is that. And it is applied to the rational straight line DI, producing DF as breadth. Therefore, DF, this line right across here, DF, is also rational and incommensurable in length with DI. Okay, this line is rational and it's incommensurable with this. This is by Euclid Book 10, proposition number 22. And since the squares on AB, BC, if you add these areas together, they're incommensurable with twice the rectangle AB, BC. So in other words, if you add these two areas together, that's incommensurable with twice of this area. Therefore, DE, this whole area across here, DE, is also incommensurable with DH. The whole area is incommensurable with just this right across here. Okay. But as DE is to DH, as the whole area is to this, so is this whole line DG to DF. This is by Euclid Book 6, proposition number 1. Therefore, DG is also incommensurable with DF. Okay, the whole length right here is incommensurable with DF. And this is by Euclid Book 10, proposition number 2. And both are rational. This whole length is rational, this whole length is rational. Therefore, DG and DF are rational straight lines commensurable in square only. So the only time that DG and DF, okay, the only time the whole length here and this length right here are commensurable is when you square them. Therefore, FG, right across here, is an apotome. This is by Euclid Book 10, proposition number 73. And FH is rational. This line right across here is rational. But the rectangle contained by a rational straight line and an apotome is irrational. Okay? So, this is by Euclid Book 10, proposition number 20. And its side is irrational. And AC is the side of EF. Okay, so this length here and this length here are the same. Therefore, AC is also irrational. And let it be called that which produces a medial area and a medial hole. And that is the proof. Alright, I will tell you more in a future video. Stay tuned.